Welcome to the live stream arm wrestling fans. So this live is going to be about Arizona State Championship 5 no $6 pay-per-view on arm wrestling television. And if you are joining this live stream after it has ended or maybe you are lagging 20-30 minutes behind, I have one suggestion for you. Please watch the live stream at 1.5x speed. It will give you a faster viewing experience and it will also save your time and maybe it will also help me in turn. That is a different topic how it is going to help me, but please watch it at increased speed if you can. So, are there any viewers? 6 viewers. Thank you very much, guys, for joining. I'm going to pat myself on my back a little bit. So, I made 3-4 videos yesterday. Slept at 2:30 a.m. and woke up at 6:30 or 7 a.m. Right now it is 7:25 my time. So Clouds Fire is first, Kevin Temkai is second, Pedro is third. Thank you very much, guys, for joining the chat. You guys are the backbone of this channel. So let me quickly read out the matches for you. And by the way, guys, did you watch the event yesterday? So there were a couple of events. First one was Louisiana State Championship, where Corey West just dominated Krasimir Kostadinov. Nobody expected it. I mean, there were people who were expecting that Corey can win this match, but definitely not in this fashion. And after that match ended, Corey West, and both of them did after match interviews, and Krasimir Kostadinov told us that no one has ever defeated him so convincingly, so easily. Before that, Dave Chaffee was the strongest man that he has felt in a hook, and Corey West was just on another level. So Corey West gave Krasimir Kostadinov his worst loss in his career. Now you know how great Corey was yesterday. Maybe for you guys it is still today. For me it was yesterday. Cobra Vovoda in the house. Hello Pradeep. Hope all is well. Thanks for all the news. Thank you, Cobra. Ronin Unleashed has also joined. Good day, brother. Pedro is saying Corey versus Derek need to happen. Right. But Derek Smith did not give a match to Corey West because he told him that he is only going to pull the arm wrestlers that are ahead of him in the ranking. So maybe Corey West is ahead of Derek right now because he defeated a guy who was ranked number 10th. So why should Corey West pull Derek Smith now? That will be good to see if Corey West denies. I don't think Derek is now going to ask a match against Corey West because he himself said no. Mika's Viking Fitness is asking predictions for Coach Ray versus Artem. So I think I've said this multiple times already, and Coach Ray, and I messaged Coach Ray. I told him yesterday that congratulations today. Actually, it was today for me as well, around 2:30 a.m. That congratulations on your win against Artem. So I'm quite confident that he is going to win this match, left and right-handed. I think Coach Ray is a level above Artem, both left and right-handed. Many people, including Artem, are confident enough that he is going to win at least left-handed. I don't think so. So Kevin Temkai with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, brother. Keep up the great work, Pradeep. I love how you come out with the news super quick. Thank you very much, brother. Actually, I had a night shift yesterday. I had to request a guy to change the night shift. So he's working my shift. I'm going to work his shift in today afternoon. So I had to do a lot to convince him, but thankfully he agreed, and here I am with 3-4 videos and 1 live stream. Lucky me. Let's move back to the chat a little bit. So 7:30 is the time. I asked Coach Ray when are the matches going to start, and he said 7 p.m. local time. So which is 7:30 my time in about 2 minutes from now. Let's see if that is the case. I'll tell you when the matches are going to start. So 31 guys watching. Thank you very much guys. If you can subscribe, I think you are already subscribed if you are commenting, because I enabled subscriber only comments in this video. The reason for that is because most of the time I will be commentating on the matches, I will be watching the matches, so I may not be able to read all the comments. So if there are fewer comments only from the subscribers, that is going to help. Slow TV Missouri is saying, yeah, the look on Krasimir's face, yeah, he was like totally shocked and almost, what should I say, I don't have the right word for that. He couldn't believe it, the strength, right? Absolutely. Jatin Tiwari, hey, good morning, bhai. Good morning, brother. Good point. I think Derek should arm wrestle up. Yes. Ankur, hello, Pradeep. Hello, brother. But I would love to see it. Hi, Pradeep. Here it is 4 a.m., but I'm still here to support Martino, the lazy troll Dhoni. Thank you very much, brother. Once I told that Martino's name reminds me of MSD, a cricketer, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Dhoni, and he told me that he gets that often. People often tell him that. MSD is a legend. Kevin Temkai, the new Georgian that Bowen talks about named Mika got smacked by Coach Ray. Did anyone see that? No. In a tournament? No, I did not see that. When was that date? Can you please tell us? That's interesting news. GB19, what are your thoughts on Todd Hutchings, and do you know if he practiced with Devon? I don't think so. Of course, we have not seen on the internet, and maybe we have. I just woke up. I haven't watched anything after I woke up. I woke up like 25 minutes ago. Still having my tea. No, I don't think so. Because Todd Hutchings must have been tired. Those matches were not easy for Todd Hutchings. Todd went against two guys. One was Brian and other was Curtis Cameron, also known as Pork Chop. And I think there were total 6 rounds. In my video, I mentioned there were 12, but no, I think there were only 6, one by one, alternate. So first he went against Curtis Cameron. He defeated him, then against Brian. And towards the end, Brian started cracking Todd's wrist with a King's move. But Todd still finished them, and he gave both of them a good head rub. So that was the match. Todd Hutchings was really tired. I am assuming he did not have much left in his gas tank after that. So this is why after pulling with Devon would not make much sense. Pradeep, what is your day job? Nothing that I need to mention here. I've mentioned that in the past. The Withers Underwood match is more interesting. Slow TV Misery. I have Wayne Withers winning that match. Dhoni might interest you, but in the after pull in the strap and slow pull, Corey wasn't able to cut through Krasimir that easily. I watched that after pull. I did watch that. Are you gonna apologize to Artem when he wins? No. Why would I apologize? I've already told Artem that I think that Coach Ray is going to win privately. Kevin, he got smoked on the left. Pradeep, what is your day job? Read that. Derek is too powerful. Corey won't have no chance against Derek Smith. I don't think so. Corey West is really difficult to top roll, and Derek Smith has to top roll to defeat Corey West. He's not going to beat him in a hook. Vitaly win on Krasimir diminished after Corey West win. I don't think so, because Corey West did not hold Krasimir. Like I was expecting in round 3, because Krasi had nothing for Corey West. I was expecting that in round 3 we should see a hook battle in the center. Corey should allow him to work a little bit, but he didn't, because that match was really, really important for him. But Vitaly on the other hand did allow Krasi to work a little bit and still pulled through very easily. Martina, can you play a helicopter shot? Thanks, troll. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just saw one left-handed match. Krasimir is smaller than the Latin and Corey. I don't think a loss against a higher weight division should be held. Yeah, usually even I say that if you are in a super heavyweight category, you are in a super heavyweight category. You cannot complain that the other guy was heavier. But Krasi is not a super heavyweight. Super heavy starts from 110 kilos, and Krasi was only 102 or 103 kilos. And he himself admitted that he thinks he does not belong in the super heavyweight division because of steroids, because of steroid usage. The guys that he used to beat have taken off right now. Who's the top Indian arm wrestler? The top Indian arm wrestler even don't know that he's the top Indian arm wrestler right now. Really difficult because there are not many matches happening in India right now. Maybe in the world, the rankings are getting easy and easy to determine right now. So hopefully the same case is in India as well. Jeremy Conkin is saying, who do you think wins in a hook between Prudnik and Corey West? That is interesting. Prudnik is a little bit... I think... Man, that is interesting. Maybe Prudnik can roll out of his hand, but it is going to be really difficult for Prudnik as well. Really difficult. Will be much closer than this one. Man, that's a good question. Pradeep versus Artem, king of the ring. No, Artem is just going to kill me. There are levels to this thing. Good evening, everybody. Anthony, good evening, brother. What are your thoughts on Todd Hutchings' songs? The one he was singing in a car? I liked it. I showed that to my wife. Because Prudnik is also going to be faster than him. Krasi was not faster than Corey. But when you are going up against a guy that is twice your size, speed doesn't really matter. Even if you move first, nothing moves. So it looks on the camera that the other guy, the bigger guy, moved first. Who knows, maybe Krasi reacted faster than Corey. But it was not seen on the camera because of the sheer size. Because nothing moved on Corey's arm. Pradeep, do you train for arm wrestling with weights or sparring? This entire room is filled with weights and pulley and arm wrestling table. But no, I haven't done anything in last many months. John versus Corey, what are your predictions? Right now, I think Corey West is going to kill John Brzezinski. I think that that match is not going to be close because still July 9th is the date. I think Corey West will be too much for John Brzezinski to stop. The one that puts on his short videos. If you haven't heard, listen to Give a Chance and the latest one. I don't understand what you're talking about. Ankur, is that a cricket move? Yes. A cricket move, helicopter shot. Mahendra Singh Dhoni made it famous. He invented it. Do you think that Michael Todd is the number one in US or do you prefer someone else? United States. Right now Michael has always defeated Dave Chaffee, but right now because Michael's limited pronation, I'm not sure if Michael can defeat Dave Chaffee. Right now I'm going to go with Dave Chaffee as being the number one arm wrestler in United States of America. Is Khalid and Schoolboy set in place? No, we have not heard back from Schoolboy yet. But I don't have a reason to believe why Schoolboy will not accept that match. Except for maybe he can lose that match. There are good possibilities. Because Schoolboy is getting better and better in a hook. But is he good enough yet to beat Khalid in a hook? Because yes, he can put Khalid in a hook really easily. Yes, he has a stronger hook than Khalid. But Khalid, we have seen, can still roll out with his King's move from a hook. So it can be an interesting match. Schoolboy should be the favorite. But I won't be surprised if Khalid beats him. It is showing me super chat revenue $4.45. So yeah, because that was Canadian. That is your conversion, sorry, from Canadian to American. Let me just check if the match is on or not. Let me search arm. By the way, guys, can you go over to the other channel? There are a couple of other guys who are live streaming, and they are live 10 out of 24 hours every day, so they won't mind. They won't mind. You getting what I'm trying to say? It is easy for them. Just type and steal some viewers from that live stream. Just go over there and type that Arm Wrestling News is live. Richie with a massive $50 super chat. Just supporting you, brother. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Richie. You're really rich. Man, 50 American dollar super chat. Richie, I don't know if you have the idea how much that can do for me. That's just amazing. Thank you very much, sir. Membership. Yes, I am in a membership tab. 2 seconds ago, they're saying tune in now. So, Arizona. Yes, they have posted the link. Let me see. So, it has not started yet. They've just posted the link, but nothing has started yet. Man, I hate this dead time, but it is kind of necessary to stay updated. Prudnik will eat Corey West, Richie is saying. Richie has also become a member of this channel. Have you recently joined or were you a member from the beginning? Thank you very much, brother. Because I haven't checked the membership tab in last 7-8 days at least. 10 days, I would say. The point is, I have talked to Bojidar and he said last time they pulled Georgi Svetkov, killed Krasimir like Corey did. Why nobody talks about him? Prudnik versus Corey, a very good match. Definitely it can be a good match. But the matchmaking on that card was not really good because all of the matches were one-sided. There were only one pin from the loser side and that was also only fouls. So all of the matches ended 3-0. That tells you something that the card was not close. So the trailer has started. The trailer has started. But the matches haven't started yet. What is your favorite match coming up in following 2 months? John Brzezinski versus Corey West. This is no East versus West. Man, how can I forget that? All of the matches are really good. I cannot name a favorite in that card. All of the matches are amazing to watch. Corey is surprisingly fast for a 200 plus kg guy, definitely. He was able to hit Krasimir, he was able to hit Todd Hutchings as well in round 1. Where can we watch this, Pradeep? Sam Allen is asking. So Sam, if you go over to Arm Wrestling TV, Schoolboy's channel, and there will be a blue join button on that channel. If you click on it, there will be a $6 membership. For other countries, if you're living in a country which is not United States or Europe, where the currency is low, so YouTube gives you the price according to your country. It calculates how much you can afford. So for me, it showed only 200 rupees. So less than $3. YouTube showed it to me as less than $3. But if you are living in USA, it is $6. If you are living in European countries where the currency is even higher, then it will be even more than $6. So this is what YouTube does. Where would you rank Wrist Hunter for Indian ranking? Wrist Hunter in 70 kilos is really good. Definitely top 3, I would say. Right now he's heavier than 70 kilos, 73, 74. I'm not sure if he's top 3 in India under 75 kilos. But under 70, definitely top 3. So Don Underwood, again doing the commentary. The best commentator out there, Don Underwood. Man, Don is awesome. Let me just switch it over to Arm Wrestling TV. Yes, I've switched over to the live stream. Don Underwood is commentating. So for you to see the video quality, I think it is good. I've connected my earphones. Purnik is legit top 8, Richie is saying. In the world, I think Corey has a lot more to prove before we rate him that high. Same for Derek Smith. True. But Richie, there is one thing about arm wrestling rankings that I personally do not like, and it is that when you beat someone who is ahead of you, you take his spot. So Corey West should take Krasimir's number 10th spot because he has defeated him. I know we need a ranking, a point based ranking system to make things clear, but right now there is no such system because of lack of matches and lack of technology available in arm wrestling competitions. So we have to stick with this format for now. Derek Smith also got 12th in the world out of nowhere. 12th or 14th, something like that. So Artem and Coach Ray are going first. So Don Underwood is doing the announcing and he's great. Man, I love Don Underwood. Are the super matches also on Alex Top Rolls channel, Arm Wrestling TV channel? Super matches have just started. So they have just started. 1080p video quality, looking good. When is the free Michael Todd Factory matches happening? July 9th is the date. I think Coach Ray should win left and right-handed. Artem believes that he can win left-handed for sure. I doubt that. Round 1 slip. Looked even slip in the center. $6 pay-per-view on Arm Wrestling TV channel. Get ready to witness the greatness. Mike's Viking Fitness legend. Thank you very much, brother. You were great on Neil Pickup's Arm Wars channel. When I was on that channel, I invited actually Neil Pickup on my channel. So I think you're talking about that live stream. Man, I don't know. I really like Neil Pickup. Neil Pickup always talks about me. He always says great things about me. But why doesn't he invite me on his channel? I would for sure like to be a replacement for someone on the Fix crew. I am someone who can dial in the current topics. Lot of time people are saying that, okay, what happened about this topic in last 2-3 days, and many people are not sure about that. I'm sure about that. I know all the recent news, so I can provide some insight on that show. Okay, top roll king. Coach Ray has top rolled Artem, but he's not able to pin Artem. Artem is holding with a broken wrist. The match is closed. Now he has taken his wrist fully. And Coach Ray is slowly working. Artem with a foul. Coach Ray towards the end was looking comfortable. And both of them were super calm. That was just amazing to see. Like Coach Ray was really calm and composed, attacking slowly. Artem was also really composed, holding him with a broken wrist. They're starting again. The referee fouled Artem. This time Ray hits and Artem hits back and Ray pins him. Ray pins him with a top roll. Man, Artem did not lie. I'm going to tell you a story. I should not share DMs, but it was a funny one, so I think I can share. So what happened the last time was that I messaged Artem before the Uncle John match. Few hours before the Uncle John match, I told Artem that congratulations for your win against Uncle John before the match. And he said thank you. He was really happy. This time I messaged Coach Ray 4 or 5 hours before the match that congratulations on your win against Artem Ternenko. And he was happy this time. Coach Ray was happy, but Artem was not happy. Coach Ray showed those messages to Artem. He was sitting right in front of him. And Artem was not happy to see those messages. Arizona State was lit. I was there. Greg Brown. Lucky, brother, lucky. So did you pay the $150 entrance fees? Coach Ray has flash pinned Artem this time without the straps. Round 2. Without the straps. It was a press. He just straight away drove in with his shoulder and Artem was not able to stop it at all. If left-handed it is that much close, right-handed Coach Ray is going to kill Artem. Martino is saying our man Pradeep was complaining about the lack of ranking system. Should we push our idea? Which idea? I like every sport, every major sport has a point based ranking system. If you were top 20 and somehow because of styles make matches thing, you defeat the ranked rank 5th guy, you should not take his place. There were 14 guys in between. Out of those 14, maybe 10 can beat you any day. Just because based on style you were able to defeat that guy, I don't think you should take his place. Damn, only 48, 47 people watching, or 44, I don't know what the exact number is. That's low, that's low. I want to steal viewers from the other live stream. Guys, if you can please go over to other live stream. I think it is Aussie Arm Wrestler or Uncle John's live stream. If you can go over to that live stream and steal some viewers, just mention that let's switch over to Arm Wrestling News. Man, people have gone really, really lazy with this YouTube live streaming thing. Match has started. Round 3, in a hook, in a hook. Artem is trying as a hook and Coach Ray is really composed, really composed. Artem is not able to move him. Coach Ray has pinned him really, really easily. Very composed. So I also took it to another level. Since Artem was not really happy with the comments I made when I congratulated Coach Ray for the win, I told Coach Ray to tell Artem that there are levels to this thing. It got funny towards the end. Maybe we would. I just finished a party. No sleep for me today. I have a couple of super matches in a week on my federation. Great, great luck, Martino. You're getting out of my hand left-handed. You would kill me right-handed anyways. But if that keeps on going like that, left-handed also, I may not have much for you. Arizona State was lit. Okay, is this right hand? No, it is left-handed first. Anthony, it is first left-handed. In Europe, SG Records is saying it is 4:17 a.m. Why are you not sleeping, Martino? Damn. Joined late. Is coach already winning? Yes, Coach Ray is winning. Has won 3-0. So they did stop the match after a 3-0 win for Coach Ray. I will edit that and then upload. Okay. I have Italian 80 kg and 75 kg national champs on it. Great. Are they pulling with both arms? Yes, they will be pulling Andrea Jake Valdaze, both left and right-handed. Right-handed, I think it is going to be even more dominant for Coach Ray. Greg Brown, when are you coming to Arizona for tacos and arm wrestling and tequila? I'm not sure if you're talking to me or someone else. For me, it is going to be really difficult to travel to USA. Dubai is a viable place. Dubai is really, really close to me. So I was also, if you don't know, I was trying to set up a match between Ryan Bowen and Coach Ray with the organizer here in India. Coach Ray also mentioned that, I think Ryan also mentioned that in the fix, that there may be a match between him and Coach Ray in India. And it is kind of good for both of them because I'm talking, if the map is in front of me, Australia is here and Latvia is here and India is exactly here, right in the center. So it makes sense for both of them to travel to India and it will be a really, really high production value match. So Coach Ray age 32, Artem 27. Let me get back to that. Height, Coach Ray 5'7", Artem 6, weight 193 pounds, Artem 195. Bicep 16.5, Artem 16.5, forearm 14.9, Artem 14.5. That's the stats. Roman, we definitely need to put out a video on our idea before someone else does it. Maybe I'll edit. So what is your idea, man? It is getting exciting. My main channel died, Martino. I'm working to get it back, but no luck so far. Yes, guys. Please subscribe to SG Records' new channel. Pradeep, I blame you for this. You cursed Artem with your predictions of Mike's Viking Fitness. Man, what can I do? Some pros have told me that I should not talk about matches like this. It kills excitement for some people. But when I see a match that is not close, I have to comment on it. Like Corey West versus... what was the other guy's name? I even forgot. Carl Stanley? Man, how was that a close match? I don't know who put up those matches. but those matches were not close. Robbie Toppy has top rolled Paul Passmore. That's a left-handed match? Man, I made a prediction for a right-handed match that Paul Passmore is going to win. If it is a left-handed match, I'm not so sure. Who wins, Pradeep? Janis or Corey West? Janis for sure. For sure, Janis. Corey West is also great. John Brzezinski was surprised how fast and how hard Corey Miller hit him at the John Brzezinski Cup few months ago. But still, I'm changing my prediction. I made a prediction about this match that Paul Passmore is going to win, and I did mention in that video that since it is a right-handed match, I think Paul Passmore should take it. Left-handed, Robbie Toppy would have been a favorite. It is left-handed, so round 1 is about to start inside the straps. I'm changing my prediction. Robbie Toppy. Damn for that Levan losing a leg clip. Sad to hear that, Roman. I'll try to edit. Okay. Pradeep, to do some advertisement. I still don't know what you're talking about. Is Ryan Bowen channel still going? No. I don't think so. I would disagree, Pradeep. Artem gonna top roll Ray like it's nothing on the right hand. Forget about it, Roman. Forget about it. I can take a bet on that. Bowen said few months ago that coach Ray is too small for him. Yes, but that match will be under weight cap. So Paul Passmore has hit Robbie Toppy really, really hard to the side, and Robbie Toppy was trying to hold him like that, but he was not able to. Paul Passmore's side pressure inside the straps was way too much for Robbie Toppy to contain. Robbie Toppy, is he moving towards his second loss in a row? He lost a left-handed match to Michael Todd recently, less than 2 months ago. And if you remember correctly, about a year or so ago, 1.5 years ago, Robbie Toppy was on every podcast telling people that how he has never lost a super match in his life. I don't know where that came from, but he said that he has never lost a super match in his life. Since that, I have not seen him win a super match in his life. He lost to Cody Merritt, he lost to Michael Todd, and he may be losing this one as well. And it is not really wise to make predictions. Last time I promised myself that I'm not going to make any prediction about the matches that I don't know much about, but because this is the first time I'm watching Paul Passmore pull left-handed. First time. Pradeep, I and Roman are working on a new ranking system. It is very good in my opinion, point-based, and it has the problem of swapping places. You'll see it definitely the edit video. Thank you very much if you're doing that. Armwrestling needs that. Corey Miller is also working on it. This time Robbie Toppy takes his wrist, but I don't know why is Robbie overpronating. He's taking his wrist completely like that and they are just slipping. He should hold on to him and punish him in that position. Man, I'm not an arm wrestler who has much experience, but at least I have that much experience. People forget. I think during the matches, people forget. Once you have completely flopped your opponent's wrist, you should hold them there. Why are you straight away going for the slip after that? Matt Mask also does that. Robbie Toppy is doing that right now. Again, he has taken his wrist. Man, that was just disappointing to see from Robbie Toppy. He took his wrist in the center. His wrist was completely like that. And Robbie was looking at him and he just let the hands go. Why don't you press down on that hand? Why does Robbie Toppy want to go to straps even though he has completely flopped his opponent's wrist? Somebody please tell me that. I'll send you once done. Maybe you could do a video commentating on that. Sure, I will. It seems you fixed your green screen. No more glowing. Maybe that was the problem with that white shirt. GB19. How easily will RVJ beat Ryan Bowen? We're not so sure. RVJ is not really training hard right now. Are there any comments after that? I'm not seeing any comment. Somebody please type something. If maybe I'm not able to get the comments. I need to refresh something here. So round number 2 is starting. The referee said go, and this time Robbie takes his wrist. This time the match is in the center, and I don't think Paul Passmore has anything for Robbie Toppy left. Robbie wins round 2. Now we can see that why he was trying to go to the straps. Paul Passmore looks gassed out. Paul Passmore looks gassed out. The commentators are Jody Williams and Don Underwood. I'll tell you why he went to straps, because he's a beast. But round 1 he lost to straps. I'm not saying he should not go to straps, but intentionally, once you have flopped your opponent's wrist completely, like Cobra Vovoda would say, let them earn the strap. Do not just let them get to the strap. Punish them after you have taken their hand. You do a great job. Keep it up. Timothy Williams, thank you very much, sir. Ryan Tyler Machete, you're what I miss. You missed Coach Ray versus Artem Ternenko left-handed super match, which was won comfortably by Coach Ray 3-0. We are here with you, Pradeep. Thank you very much, brother. So 1-1. It is 1-1. Round 3 is about to start. Robbie Toppy versus Paul Passmore left-handed super match. And Paul Passmore looks like he's gassed out. Yes, Robbie has flopped his wrist again, and same thing, he just lets go of it to get to the straps. 40. Why are viewers reducing on my channel? Maybe not many people are interested in watching this live stream. Again, Paul Passmore hits to the side, but Robbie Toppy is about to stop him. He stopped him, brought him back, and pinned him. So Paul Passmore is not going with a traditional flop press. He's just going with side pressure, and he's losing his own wrist. And then Robbie Toppy is punishing him. So if he's going to lose his wrist anyways, I think he should go with the straight shoulder behind his hand flop press. I think maybe that can work, or maybe not. So Paul Passmore is going sideways and he's losing his wrist and trying to push through like that. Instead of doing that, for those who are experienced in arm wrestling, in the comment section, should he go for this instead, like Michael Todd or Jerry Cadret? Maybe that can work, because we saw that it can work against Robbie Toppy. Michael Todd did that, but I'm not sure if Paul Passmore is fast enough and strong enough. GB19, I thought the two Indian guys who train with Larry Wells are number 1 or 2. No, I don't think they are number 1 and 2 in India. So Robbie Toppy first, Paul Passmore second. I'm going to read out the stats. Age 43, 42. Height 6'1", 6. Weight 250, 275. Bicep 20, 19.5. Forearm 17.5, 17. You're talking about Suhail Khan and Mazahir Saidu. These two are close to each other, but I don't think they are number 1 in India. Mazahir did win national championship in India a few years ago. I don't think Suhail Khan has won a national championship in India. Why do arm wrestlers wear WL shirts when WL is not around anymore? Maybe they like the shirt, they like the production. Russian right-handed revenge coming up soon from Artem, Mike's Viking Fitness. Let's see. Final round, Paul Passmore versus Robbie Toppy. Robbie takes his wrist again and lets go of it. Mazahir is pretty legit. I think he won nationals there once. Yes, you're right. What's the weight gap between Artem and Ray? Couple of pounds, I think. I read them out loud. If you can go back SG records and see it, I think they're just couple of pounds away. I thought I will be getting a lot of viewers. This is why I enabled the subscribers only mode. But maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now I'm realizing. So final round is about to start in the straps. Robbie Toppy has taken the wrist again. He's looking at Paul Passmore, waiting, and now he has pinned him to the side. Easy work for Robbie Toppy. So the prediction worked. Last night I made 5 predictions out of 6 matches and 4 of them were correct. I predicted Krasimir to win the match for 3-2, but it was not like that. Corey West won it 3-0. So this time I predicted, I'll tell you the predictions as the matches come. So far, the first two have been correct. Luke Polsher, I think, is the referee's name. In the Michael Todd event last time pay per view, he was the referee in that event as well. And I did comment in that live stream, not the live stream, but when I made a breakdown video of that event, that Luke forgot to square the shoulders. Like, not even in a single match did he touch the athlete's shoulder, telling them to square up, square up. Pauline was completely carved inside when he went in a hook against Ron Bath. Michael Todd was completely like this because he went for a press. He should square the shoulders. And maybe I was like, maybe he was instructed not to, maybe he forgot. But then when I watched the undercard, he squared the shoulders in every single match, every single round. But why didn't he do that for the main event? That is a mystery. So Mazahir was the best arm wrestler in country of 1.4 billion. That's a pretty good achievement. Yeah, right now the arm wrestling scene is rising here because when Mazahir won, I don't think maybe there were 10 guys in his weight class. Maybe there were not even 10 guys in his weight class. Right now the sport is rising and the lightweight divisions are getting really talented in India. But heavyweights still the same case. Heavyweight, there is not a lot of heavyweight talent in India, just because I keep on saying that thing over and over again because of genetics. The average body weight in India is very low, 60-65 kilos, something like that. So Indian genetics are not super heavyweight genetics. You very rarely see a guy 110-120 kilos walking with abs. So this is why in the lightweight division Indians are getting really good. So Nancy Nations versus Paige Williams, the ladies match. Nancy 49, Paige 34. Nancy 5'10, 5'7. Bicep 16. Nah, I do not believe that Nancy Nations has a 16-inch. Bicep 18.5, Paige Williams. What the hell? Forearm 14, forearm 14. I don't agree with these stats. 18.5 forearms, unless she's a fat 110 kg woman, I don't believe she has 18.5 inch bicep. Pradeep, you know more insight than most. Why hasn't Jerry Cadret been any matches like East versus West? So Engin told us that he invited Jerry for a match at East versus West, and Jerry told him that he's not ready yet. And right now Jerry believes that he's ready. He is only 6 weeks away from a match. You can give him a match with 6 weeks notice. Any match that he's being offered, he's willing to take it. And he also put out a 2-1 odds bet against anyone in USA, I think. So he's going to put twice as much money as his opponent. And Devon was interested in that bet. Michael wasn't. Michael was interested, but he said only if the bet is really high, not like $5,000-$10,000. Engin Terzi versus Ryan Bowen next week. What does Pradeep think? I am yet to make a video about that. So when that match was announced, I had to go to my work. After that, these events took over. I have already prepared some bullet points, 7-8 points to make a video about that. But I'm yet to upload a video. I will. I think that Engin Terzi is going to win that match. Because, right, yes, I know that 90 kg is not Engin's weight. He's a really competitive in the lighter weight categories, 75, 80 kilos. But still, Engin has been walking around with that 92, 93 kg weight for a very long time. And Ryan Bowen is also going to be at a similar weight. I don't think at the same weight Ryan Bowen can defeat Engin Terzi. Maybe if Ryan was 102, 103 kilos like he was against Lachlan, maybe then it could have been really interesting. Or maybe it could have even went Bowen's way, because John Brazing told us that Ryan Bowen does have a sticky point inside the straps. I don't think Engin is going to pin Ryan outside of straps. Yep. Paige Williams pins her really easily. So yes, she is that woman that I'm talking about, unless she is a really fat 110 kg woman. I don't see 18.5 inch biceps on her. But I still don't see 18.5 inches biceps. Larry said Suhail was national champion in India, so maybe he was delusioned by wrist taker Suhail. No, wrist hunter is a separate guy. He's a 72, 73 kg guy. He has been a national champion, I think, but he's yet to defeat two guys in India, I think. I don't know one's name, and other one is Rahul Panekar, who defeated Larry Wheels. He has been a national champion. So Suhail did win a BCAI national. It was first national. I also went to that competition. It was my first competition in 2019, and Suhail did win that in the super heavyweight division. But on that same day, there were two nationals going on, one in southern part of India and one in northern part of India. So take from it what you want. I don't think it was truly a national championship. Pradeep, why do you think the general age of North American top tier is quite old compared to Euro top tier? Because arm wrestlers are not taking it really serious right from the beginning. Europeans do see a career in arm wrestling, but North Americans don't. They just take it as a hobby. Cannot blame them. And right now, many North Americans are rooting or vouching for the loose rule system. And with the loose rule system, I don't think arm wrestling will ever be at a place where you can call it a profession, because to for any sport to become professional, first the amateur side needs to grow. Unless the amateur side grows to a really high level where it is organized, where it is recognized by some governments, and I don't think the professional side is going to work. No sport can straight away move on to the professional side without the amateur side getting really dialed in. This is what I think. Cobra Roads, not Cobra Vovoda. Levan Vaginashvili. I'm so glad you picked Engin. The Pradeep curse may have killed Artem, but at least it helps Engin. I don't think Engin needs my help to beat Trine. Again, the round has started. Flat wristed in the center. This time the other lady takes her wrist. Looking close, but she is still able to side pressure through. The match is like that, right in dead center. Both are trying to get behind their shoulders. Now man, I don't even know their names. How do I commentate on that match? So this is the position. Comeback. We have seen a comeback, a top roll win. Let me just check the other lady's name. Nancy Nations, and what was the name of other? Paige. Levan, why are you hating on Cobra? What would be perfect rule system in your opinion, let's say for super matches? My perfect rule system under Jake Valdazi would be WAF with 2-3 changes. First of all, the rule that you can just lift your elbow in WAF to get a restart, that rule needs to go. There are two solutions for that. Either change the rule of the losing position only. Like if you are only more than 2/3 down, then you commit an elbow foul. I think only then it is an intentional elbow foul loss under WAF rules. It needs to be moved back to center. If referee believes that even in center that guy lifted his elbow intentionally, you should call it a loss. That is going to prevent a lot of elbow fouls from WAF rule system. This is one thing that I would like to change. Number two that I would like to change, I will make the pads little bit rounded and squishier like WL, so the elbow fouls are reduced. These two things I'm quite sure about. Maybe one more rule change that I'm not quite so sure about, and then WAF rules can be ready for super matches. They've already implemented the 30-second to referee's grip instead of wasting 60 seconds that like they used to waste 4 or 5 years ago. Now it is only 30 seconds, so that is a good rule change from WAF. 2-3 changes in WAF and it should be good to go for super matches as well. And I think those changes need to happen in tournaments as well. So Nancy Nations has come back. Another pin. That was quite unexpected. Krasi is weak up since he went natty. No, he didn't went natty. He didn't go natty. He was natty. I don't think he ever claimed that he took steroids. He has always been claiming that he has been natty. And yes, it was interesting to see after his loss to Vitaly Liletin. I like honesty of Krasimir Kostadinov, but at the same time, I don't like complaining about steroids after the match has ended. So after the match against Vitaly, he was blaming steroids like people. He don't want to blame anyone, but people have moved to steroids, and this is making it a lot more difficult for him to keep up with the super heavyweights. And even a few days ago in the Paul Italia interview, Krasimir did tell us that right now he has kind of given up on the dream that he can be a super heavyweight world number one once again. He does not have that in him because he's a natural arm wrestler, and PEDs have taken the sport to a new level, which is true, which is true. But you say these things before the match, not after the match. And not even before the match, maybe, because you are taking a match against a guy who is clearly not natural. So this was Krazi's take on this. And Krazi is only 102 3 kilos and a natural arm wrestler. There is absolutely no way that he can compete with the top super heavyweights of the world. And Krazi is 35, 36. I don't think he is declining yet, but when he approaches 40, the decline is going to be really fast for natural arm wrestlers. What is Krasimir's exact age? Does anyone know? Krasi versus RVG, Natty East versus Natty West then. Yeah, that is a good match, but I think Krasi takes it because Krasi is bigger and more experienced than RVJ. I think Krasi should take that match comfortably. Cobra Vovoda, Pradeep, do you think a natural non-pancake person has a chance in arm wrestling tournaments or super matches? Depends on the level of tournaments. If the level of the tournament is low in your country, then yes, of course, you do have a chance. But if the level is high and the guys are juicing, then maybe not. But yes, in almost, I would say, 90% countries of the world, it is still possible. 80% countries of the world, it is possible to win nationals easily without being on steroids. Because level is not that high yet. Nancy has won the match 3-1 with a comeback. So the girl in the red is Nancy and girl in the black is Paige. SG Records is saying Corey will be ranked number 10 below Monster Michael Todd and above Krazi and Derek and Tim. So this is confusing because Todd Hutchings has defeated Corey West and now Todd, man, it is showing only light. So Todd Hutchings has defeated Corey West and now he will be ranked under him. That is strange. This is why that ranking system I don't like. Krazi looked good in the after pull. I know it doesn't mean much, but he might have had a lane he couldn't find in the match. Hard to say. Andre Jake Valdazi, steroids aren't the only reason why Krazi can't beat giants. He's just small. He should stick with his. Andre, this is one thing that maybe he believes that if he takes steroids, he can also be a 130 kg guy. But I don't think Krazi has a frame for that. Krazi is not tall. I don't think Krazi is 6 foot tall. Maybe 5'10, 5'11. Just like Todd Hutchings. Kevin Temka is saying that is correct. That's why it's after pull. Yes. And I've always felt one thing, guys. I'm not sure if it is correct or not, but it is my thinking that if there are two guys, one is 400 pounds, three guys, one is 400 pounds, one is 300 pounds, and the other is 200 pounds. The 300 pound guy may beat a 400 pound guy, but he may lose to that 200 pound guy. So that 200 pound guy can beat that 300 pound guy, who can beat 400 pound guy. But when we match up 200 versus 400, it may not be a good match just because of the difference in size. He has the potential to beat him, but just because of the sheer size, the massive size difference, he cannot beat that 400 pound guy. But he can beat the 300 pound guy, who can beat the 400 pound guy. I think it is right assumption or guess. Who is your favorite arm wrestler YouTuber? GB19. Yes, me of course. I would say that this is a good question. There Voice of Arm Wrestling is a really, really professional channel. I do like that channel. Ryan Bowen is very professional also, but his most of his videos, I would say half of them are totally unnecessary. So I would go with Artem, Michael Todd. Man, how can I forget Michael Todd? Larry Wheels. If we count Larry Wheels should be the best arm wrestling YouTuber because his channel is just awesome, providing great content. And after that, I would say Michael Todd is number two. Then Voice of Arm Wrestling. Then Ryan is also in the top five, and I am also in the top five. I don't believe RVG or Krasi are natty. I'm sick of these liars. Take a blood test every month and let's see, Rob. I can't comment on that. Wayne Withers versus Don Underwood is going on. Don has just left the microphone and is still in his kind of office dress, t-shirt tucked in, pants and belts, everything. I have Wayne Withers winning that match. Who do you think is going to win? I'm commentating a match and only 50 people are watching. This is something that I have never seen on my channel, not even in my first live stream. When I had about 2-3,000 subscribers in my first live stream, I got like, maybe I had 4,000 subscribers back then. I got like 120 people watching live at a time. When do we get to see Pradeep in a super match? I think you have enough YouTube subscribers to qualify for King of the Table. Mike's Mikey Fitness. No, brother, I don't think. I have enough subscribers to qualify for bottom 8. But Devon Laird is not really having bottom 8 tournaments right now. I don't know why. But I think I am a perfect material for bottom 8 tournament. I can do well there. I think it is possible that RVJ is natty and he is just an extreme outlier. Krasi has always been saying that he is also natty. And he competes in WAF tested events. He looks natty. So I have no reason not to believe him. Wayne Withers. No, Don Underwood versus Wayne Withers. First is Don, second is Wayne. Age 49, 41. Height 6'1, 6'6. Weight 310, 330. Bicep 21.5, 19. Forearm 18, 17. So round 1 is about to start in a strap. Oh, Don has put Wayne in a hook. Wayne was not able to top roll him. Don has stopped him. Don's elbow is popping. Maybe 4 elbow fouls till now. The match has stopped right in the center. Wayne is trying to climb, but Don has put the brakes on. Don is trying to cup him. The match is at the center. First elbow foul called on Wayne Withers. That round was really, really close. Really close. Man, I did not expect that from Don Underwood. I invited both of these. Actually, Wayne Withers contacted me that he wanted to be on an arm wrestling news show. So I invited both of them, and Don Underwood told me that he's only 30% into his comeback. I don't know what that exactly means. So round 1 has started once again. This time Wayne is able to slightly take Don's wrist. Slight pronation, but the match is still in the center. Now Wayne Withers is taking more and more. The match is still in the center, but still Don Underwood is like that. His wrist is not compromised yet. Wayne is trying. Wayne Withers pins him. Wayne Withers pins him this time. The match was really, really close. Next time the strap is going to be on Don Underwood's hand, and I think the strap favors the other guy if he's a top roller. If you're a top roller and the strap, the buckle is on your hand, then it kind of limits your pronation. This is what people have been telling me. The hook arm wrestlers, inside arm wrestlers will always tell you that the strap, the side of the table does not matter, whether the buckle is on your hand or not. But the top rollers will tell you otherwise, that it matters. What is the next subscribers plateau after 10k? What happens when you reach it? So there are a couple of interesting things that happens. The stories are unlocked. So right now I have access to stories. I can just record a story and publish it. And I can ask people to subscribe. Some of the viewers who have not subscribed may be seeing my stories, and there will be a red subscribe button. If so, that is one, and I can make stories about the videos that I'm about to make. Like I can make a really short story about 15 seconds that Engin versus Ryan Bowen has been announced, and go over to my channel or click the link shown on the screen to watch that video. Something like that. Stories are really useful. I should utilize them. And YouTube store is unlocked. So there is a store option. I think I should have access. I've not applied for it yet. YouTube store is also unlocked. These are a couple of benefits that you get when you have 10k subscribers. Next milestone would be 100,000 subscribers, when you get the verification badge next to your name. I will advocate for Pradeep to compete in the bottom 8 in the YouTube comments section from now on. Mike's Viking Fitness. Thank you very much, brother. RVJ is the only guy I genuinely dislike in arm wrestling community. Andre J. Kwaldaz. I also don't like his way of expressing things. I did like the final video that he made, that why it doesn't make sense for him. But still, man, you accepted a match. Now the promoters, I actually did say in my video that now the promoters will not be really happy with RVJ, because he just bailed out of a match for not so much of a reason, because it was not financially viable for him. He had his business plans, his donut selling plans, and he had to take care of his families. These are not good enough reasons to cancel a match after you have signed the contract. Good enough reasons to cancel it before. But he was saying that the reason for cancelling King of the Table 3 was different, and the reason for cancelling King of the Table 4 is different. This is what he told us. So round 2 is about to start up outside of straps, and I think Don Underwood missed the go. Wayne Withers was just able to top roll him and take him to the pad really slowly. I think Don Underwood thought that it was not a go. Maybe, I don't know what happened here, but it was a really easy pin outside of the straps for Wayne Withers. Why do you care so much about arm wrestling? I don't know, man. I really enjoy it. Even in school, I was asking guys that let's arm wrestle on the desk, and I was beating everyone. Surprisingly, left-handed it was not close. And there was one guy in my class, I only lost to him. I defeated all the guys in my school, even a couple of guys who defeated that guy. But he was, man, I didn't know much about it, and I have never been a cheater. So he was climbing all over my hand. Even before the go, he was barely holding on to my fingers, and he was top rolling him. I never defeated him, not even once. I have still not met that guy again after school. So I did not get to beat that guy. He was just climbing over my fingers and beating me in school. And you can see that left-handed, I was dad moving him straight away. Left-handed, I was grabbing him from here and letting him take me 1 inch from that pad, 1 inch from the table, and I was easily bringing him and beating him. But right-handed, I was not aware what a top roll was, or when I was in 10th standard. So then it was like, I did challenge him after I knew a little bit about arm wrestling, maybe 7 years ago, but he did not accept the challenge. That is one guy who is not an arm wrestler, but still is undefeated against me right-handed. So yes, I was interested in the sport right from the beginning. Even when I went to, there was one cousin who told me that I can never beat him. When I was like 13, 14, he used to beat me easily right-handed, and I told him that I'm going to beat you one day. And I did get to beat him when I was 16 or 17 years old. So yes, I think it is a good measure to test out his strength. Non-violent sport, but you still get to beat someone. Cobra Ward, RVJ is natural, that's why he can't advance into high status. He chooses his health over arm wrestling. Michael Todd is also smart. He's back to his GRT dose after a heavy pancake cycle. When he figured out that it didn't work for him, he's also taking care of his health. So it is easy, man. Wayne Withers pinned on Underwood once again without the straps really easily. It is easy for him right now. RVJ is natural. Okay, I think I've read. So Justin Coble with a comment. Brandon Allen pointed out that when RVJ talks about steroids, he doesn't really know what he's talking about. So he thinks he's probably natty. Interesting point. So Wayne Withers has won his match 3-0. Stop hating on RVJ. I'm hating on RVJ? No, I don't think so. SG Records. Pradeep, you left out my channel. I'm second from last in your favorites list. Yeah, man. Stop hating on RG. Michael Todd is on a 15,000 milligram TRD. Well, that's a lot. I don't think so. Maybe 500. Maybe 500. 1500 is a lot. Brent Rockers versus Adam Wozinski. Next super match. Are you familiar with these guys? I've predicted Brent Rockers to win this match based on what I've heard from other guys. Stop hating on RVJ. Okay. Only 39 watching. I don't know what is happening over here. But at least I'm able to read all the comments. Let me create a community post. Maybe a couple of viewers can join after watching that. Michael Todd is on TRT for a trenbolone replacement therapy. Yelashaska. That's interesting. Funny. Let's see how that match goes. These are the only two guys who are looking like real athletes so far. No, Artem is really fit. Coach Ray is also good. I forgot that match. Pancakes and marijuana. Mike's Viking Fitness. So the referee is setting them up. It is still without straps. Adam Wozinski with the glasses, with the red shirt. No, not Adam Wozinski. Adam, I don't know what the full name is. But Brent Rockers, I think, should take this. He's in the black shirt. Go. The match is in a hook. Adam Wozinski is looking comfortable against Brent Rockers. He's just looking at him, staring at him. Elbow foul. Nope, Brent Rockers is in a bad place right now. Ivan Mashchenko would destroy Hutchings in a hook. I keep on hearing that. But we do not have enough proof. Ivan has a great left arm. But right-handed, I don't think Ivan can do that to Hutchings. Ultra pancaker, big boy, Nathanos. I don't think Ivan can do that right-handed to Todd Hutchings. Is Ivan really fast? I think he is. But right-handed? No, I don't think so. Like Martino said, Pradeep, it is because in Europe it is night right now, so no one is awake. I'm assuming that most of the United States guys are interested in that match anyways. It's 10 p.m. where I am, just in Kabul. Europeans are asleep and so are a lot of Americans. Okay, so then why did they choose this time for the super matches? I'm not so sure. For me it is a good time, 8:32 a.m. here. Levan is preacher curling 95 kg. Yes, I did see the thumbnail of that photo. I've downloaded it, but I have not watched it yet. How about No, if I try that, my green screen will be visible, I think. The match is still without the straps. There was one elbow foul on Brent Rockers. Adam Wozinski is really strong in a hook. That match is again inside a hook, and I think it is over. Wozinski is just looking at him, just staring at him, bleeding him out, letting him try different things. Man, that looks like a mismatch. So he got pinned and committed an elbow foul at the same time. Winner, Adam Wozinski. This event is streaming anywhere, Thomas? Yes, on Armwrestling TV, $6 pay-per-view. Also remember that Americans will prefer what? A live on based West channels. We Europeans support you. Also remember that Americans will prefer what live on based West channels. Okay. Thank you for supporting me. Mike's Viking Fitness, East Coast USA. It is 11:02 p.m. You're probably missing all the East Coast cities. 11:02 p.m. is not that much. I believe that the time when people are going to bed right now is increasing little bit every year. People used to sleep here in India around 8 p.m. about 20-30 years ago, maybe 7 p.m. before that. Right now nobody is sleeping, even in the villages, before 11 p.m. Levan has told me that he hasn't pulled with Gennady yet. Maybe he might believe that Devon isn't much of a threat. I don't know. How did Janis versus Corey go? It is the main event, Yelashaska. I think they're wasting too much time between the rounds. The matches should move faster than that. Let's see. Let me switch to this camera angle. I just hope that green screen is covering the entire camera even now. What is your prediction on Dave and Gennady? I think that Dave is going to win this match. East versus West 3. The event is going to be on. No, I think it is not covering the entire screen. Maybe I can change it. So yes, I do not have any reason to believe that anything is going to change since the last time. Yes, Gennady was not 100%, but I don't think it is going to matter. Dave Chaffee has the right tools to beat Gennady. Maybe Gennady can shock Dave with a fast flop press like he did in the previous match. But let's see how that goes. Let's see. Who is calling me, man? Levan has clear idea where Gennady stands right now. Yeah, but I don't think this angle is working for me. Ultra pancaker. Yeah, but if he might need someone like Gennady to give him a decent challenge and pressure measure before facing Devon. Gennady isn't best training partner for Levan Andre Jekvaldaze, but he is the second best in Georgia. So I'm not sure if he has any better training partners. Yeah, but he might need someone like a decent challenge and pressure measure before facing Devon. So 2 rounds have ended so far. Adam Wozinski is up 2-0. He's just holding Brent Rockers in a hook, and Brent Rockers is fouling out. So 4 fouls on him, 2 losses. But Adam Wozinski can win anytime he wants. Anytime. Your stream is good, brother. It is working just fine. Yeah, the camera angle was kind of weird. So again, they're about to start the final round. I don't think it is going to go in straps. I think, yeah, this time he pinned him really fast. Adam Wozinski is looking really fit, really healthy. So, till the next match starts, let's discuss another topic. What should we discuss? There was another match, Krasimir Kostadinov versus Doug Allen left-handed. Krasi was really, really comfortable in that match yesterday. And I don't know why that match was put in a place. Because Krasi is really good left-handed as well. And Doug Allen, I have not heard so much of him left-handed. Yes, he was really good at one point of time right-handed, where he was even giving John Brzezinski a good fight. But I don't think why are they starting again. Maybe there was a foul on Adam this time. Do you think Dennis could win super heavyweight competitions, or do you think he should go to a lighter weight class? Dennis, I think right now he's 115 kilos maybe. I think Dennis is not going to be really strong at a lighter weight. I think Dennis belongs in the super heavyweight division. It is going to be really difficult for him because Dennis is not really fast. He's fast left-handed but not right-handed. Yeah, man, it is a difficult question. So yes, now Adam has won the super match finally. So I think yes, he can cut a few kilos to compete in 110 kg, but there is not much fame or money in the 110 kg class. Right now, East versus West is doing good. East versus West is doing good, and Engin has announced that he will be having a 110 kg category in his East versus West competitions, starting from the fourth edition, the fourth competition. So yes, maybe Dennis can go there, and Engin did invite him, Denis Iplenkov, for the event. But Denis said, or the guy who was a mediator between these two, he told Engin that Denis is not ready yet. Who is Pradeep's ideal first round match in bottom 8? Mike's Viking Fitness. I don't know. You tell me, who would you like me to go against round 1 in bottom 8? Maybe Adam Silver? But man, I really suck right-handed. After my shoulder surgery, I couldn't really do anything right-handed. I'll have to look for a... Maybe I can train and heal it up. Maybe. But let's see. My left is... Like, in table practices, when I have some practices, usually for me, if somebody is not able to pin me in a couple of seconds, if he's not able to flash pin me right-handed, then even if I'm gripping up against him for the first time, left-handed, I'm straight away going for a dad move. If you're not able to pin me right-handed in 2 seconds, left-handed, I'm going to go with a dad move against you straight away, even if you defeated me right-handed. And that can happen in the super matches as well. If I'm having a both right and left-handed super match against him, all I need to know right-handed is that whether the guy was able to pin me in 2 seconds or not. If it took him 3 seconds to pin me, then I think I can go with the dad move left-handed. Adam Silver, yeah. Left-handed, that can be interesting. Right-handed, Adam Silver is going to kill me, I think. Then Levon should be a better sparring negotiator so he can tell Gennady to take it easy instead of trying to go full out. Why Dennis can compete but Vitali can't? Where? I don't know what you're talking about. How much left until Artem versus Ray right hand? Artem and Ray are at the table right-handed right now. Round 1 bottom 8 Pradeep versus Milo. Man, by the time, I don't know when bottom 8 is happening, but as time passes by, Milo is like 6'5". He's going to be not within my range very soon. That match needs to happen right now. Man, Artem pinned Coach Ray right-handed in a high hook. That is just amazing. Coach Ray looked impressed. Coach Ray looked really impressed. Artem was fast off the go. Get ready for Artem. Mike's Viking Fitness. Yes, you were right. He did pin Coach Ray. But I think even now, I think I'm almost sure that Coach Ray is going to put the brakes on him, and it will be over after that. Slip. I think Coach Ray is going for the slip this time inside the straps. That was unexpected. It is getting interesting. Commentators are also charged up for this. SG Records, what did I tell you? You told me that he's going to win this match. I don't think Artem is going to win this match yet. Let's see. Artem is complaining about something in the grip. Artem is he's jumping around, he's moving fast, he's really excited. Like he's in his game right now. Coach Ray needs to go for the slip. Just with the flop press bailing underhand slip. Inside the hook, Coach Ray hits first. Artem with his side pressure. Coach Ray has stopped. Artem has almost pinned him. Artem is looking Coach Ray into the eyes. He's hitting sideways. Nope. The surge did stop in the center. And now Coach Ray is in his game. Hook battle, deep hook battle, really close. Coach Ray is about to pin Artem. Artem comes back. And then Coach Ray with the win. With the win. There was one mistake that Artem made in this match. That the match was in center and Coach Ray was not able to go sideways. Artem took a really good charge and I was like, no, Artem, do not do that. You are not at that stage yet. And he just went sideways, but only his body moved and he kind of got separated from his arm. And after that, it was all Coach Ray. Artem should have waited more in the center, close, tight to his body before going for that surge. When Artem was rising and he was about to hit, like it was quite clear that the arm is not going to move. Do you think that Alex Cordecha lost to Dave on technique or strength? Strength, if I were Alex, I would go for the King's move straight away. Man, Alex needs to do something that his arms don't straighten up. He can have a good King's move. Right now, his King's move is not working against anyone, but he does have the tendency to go for that King's move. I want Alex Cordecha to be a giant 155 kg King's mover. That will be amazing to watch. So yes, he lost on strength. He was able to take his wrist slightly in round 1, but after that it was over. This time Artem will be going for a top roll, not for a hook in my opinion. Maybe there, yeah, slip. They went for the slip. It's okay, big Artem gonna come through. I think Artem might be tired more than Coach Ray right now, and the round is inside the straps. I think Coach Ray is breathing heavy. Coach Ray is breathing a little bit heavier. Rivas will destroy Todd just like Ion Pusketsu? Who is that? I've never heard that name. It's okay, big Artem. Georgie Swetkov. SG Records, what did I tell you? Now, what did I tell you, SG Records? I'm going for Coach Ray with the win in this round as well. This side of the table, first time Artem was able to take a win, but both were fresh. Artem was really fast in that round. I don't think he's going to be fast in this round. Plus, this match is inside the straps. So, let's see how that goes. I hope it is also a close round, just like the last one. Ultra Pancaker. Pradeep, do you think the big Bulgarian Georgy Swetkov can make top 10? Georgy Swetkov, I've heard, is better left-handed than right. Artem almost pinned Coach Ray. Artem is under the table in a hook, in a King's move. And his elbow is way off the pad. Elbow foul. Coach Ray was like almost disappointed. Man, look at his elbow. Artem's elbow was that much off the pad and he was completely under the table like this. It was like this and the referee was not giving him a foul. Maybe that was needed to put the bleed on Coach Ray. Let's see how that goes right now. It was a King's hook under the table. Elbow completely off the back of the pad. Now, this time Coach Ray is all business. He just flashed Artem to the side. He just flashed him to the side. SG Records, Artem's top roll is really good. This time he's giving him a battle in a hook, not a top roll. What is the number one national sport in India? So the national sport, if you are talking about official national sport, it is hockey. And when I say hockey, I mean hockey, not ice hockey. Some people automatically assume ice hockey for the word hockey. So the national sport is hockey, and I think it is because of our performance in the Olympics before 1960s. India, I think, won 7 consecutive gold medals in the Olympics. I think it is the most that any country has ever won in Olympics in hockey. So I think this was the reason. There were some rumors that there was a Dhyan Chand. He was approached by Hitler to play for his country, Germany, because he was that much great. He was the best player in the world, but he denied. These are just rumors. I don't think these are true. But India was that good once in hockey. Like when Dhyanchand was playing, if India was playing, it was almost assumed that India is going to win, and people were competing for the second place. This is why I think hockey is still the national sport. Cricket would have been the national sport if it was played all over the world. Cricket is huge in India, huge. Like it is not a sport, it is a religion. Right now, people, because of the internet, are slowly moving away from. I don't think the audience is that big what it used to be. Like you can just watch in India when the cricket match was going on and suddenly there was a power cut in the evening. You will suddenly start everyone screaming and shouting. Even if the houses are 100 meter away from you, you will hear some shouts and screams where people are watching together with the family in disappointment after a power cut. So people watch cricket with family, and it is a huge sport in terms of number of fans watching, and I think also number of players. Cricket is the second biggest sport in the world after football. And when I say football, I mean football, not something that you play with your hands. So the match is about, yes, screw hockey. Again, easy round, man. Easy round for Coach Ray. This time Coach Ray top rolled Artem, and he is now the top roll king, and Artem is the top roll prince. MMT is a good arm wrestler who will bounce back. He will defeat Revaz. So there you have it. Coach Ray won the right-handed match 3-0 against Artem Taranenko. First round, Artem with a surprise with a high hook. He was able to flash pin Coach Ray, but then Coach Ray was able to adjust in a hook. He defeated him. And last round, fourth round, Coach Ray top rolled Artem, and he became the top roll king from now on. So Coach Ray defeated Artem both left and right-handed. Left-handed it was 3-0, right-handed it was 3-1. There you have it. Brandon Morris with the great comment. Just say go, dude, screw hockey, tell us about Artem. So there you have it, Brendan. Revas beat, I don't know who is that guy, at WAF 2018, who is a great Kings mover, and beat Kodecha, who Kings moved him as well. So Revas definitely has the experience with the Kings move. That is interesting. Andrea Jekvaldaze, he doesn't like high intensity sparrings. Levan prefers to pull against much weaker guys. That's how he said he prefers to train, okay? Coach Ray versus Ryan Bourne. So it is something similar to Devon Ladd. So 3-1, yes, SG Records 3-1. So what are the matches left? All three matches on the card have completed, and below that was Adam Wozinski. I think the main event, Janis Amolins versus Corey Miller, is left. Yup, the trailer has started. The trailer has started. I have just maybe Corey Miller can surprise Janis in one round, but I think Janis should take this match either 3-0 or 3-1 in the worst case. And Corey Miller is going to be a little bit bigger than Janis, because at first there was a weight cap. There was no weight cap decided for this match. So Corey started getting bigger for the match. And after that, they asked for a weight cap, but Corey did not agree. He said that now he cannot cut weight. So Corey, I believe, is going to be about 10 pounds heavier than Janis. Let's see. The good thing is that they are letting us know what the stats are: weight, height, bicep. And someone mentioned in my last live stream with Neil Pickup that they should also add experience. Not experience, he said table time, but I think experience can be a good statistics to add in these photos. Like 10 years arm wrestling experience, 5 years arm wrestling experience, or titles, state titles, national titles. Those can also be added. It is easy. You can just ask the athletes before that, how much experience do you have? So there we have the stats with us. And the stats tell us first Janis, then Corey, age 40, 37, 5'10, 5'8, 170, 175. So only 5 pound difference. 15.75 bicep, 15.5 biceps, 14 forearm, 14.5. So these are the stats, guys. Who do you have in this match? SG records. I'm disappointed in Artem's performance. Maybe stamina was the issue. I think experience was the issue. Dmitry Salayev versus Derek Smith. Good match, good match. Vitaly Leletin was saying that in the recent times, Dmitry is the strongest arm wrestler that he has felt. Vitaly, I don't know why, but he's looking better. He's not looking really great right now. He was having wars with David Dadikian, left-handed, who is a great arm wrestler, but he's only 100 kilos, 102, 3 kilos. And right-handed, he says that Dmitry Selayev is feeling the strongest that he has ever felt. So I don't know, Vitaly, if he's in a position to beat Levan or not. भाई जगराता चल रहा है अब क्या? Yeah, maybe some right now I noticed there is something playing. Not Jagrata, but definitely somebody is playing some music. I'm disappointed in Artem's performance. Okay. Corey Miller with a really fast hit, but Janis was able to slip out. Corey Miller was a really, really shocking fast hit. And the surprising thing was that, not surprising, round one people expected that Corey Miller's hand went over the top of Janis's hand, and Janis was underneath Corey. That was interesting. Now David was 113 kg on that event. Really? I heard he was 105. So there was one competition where David Dadikian defeated Dmitry Salayev left-handed. There was one competition on 24th of February, I think, in Russia. Vitaly was able to easily toy with Salayev in training. Vitaly is getting too much pause, right? Corey look more dominant than Vitaly with Krasimir. So guys, round one is about to start in the straps. Corey Miller versus Janis Amolins is the match. Who do you have? I have Janis Amolins winning the match, but as Bob Brown told all of us that Corey Miller is going to be faster than Janis Amolins. He was without the straps, and I think he is going to be faster in the straps as well. The referee, Adam Lokpulcher, is about to say go, ready, go, and yes, Corey Miller is charged up. Corey Miller pinned Janis Amolins. It did not look like a pin. Janis was also surprised. But yes, Corey Miller did beat Janis Amolins. Maybe it was really, really close to the pad. If you think that Corey's win is more impressive than Vitaly's one, you are crazy. When did I say that? And I'm not crazy, Martin. If you're telling me that, then you are crazy, because Krasimir himself told us that win was more impressive. Nobody has ever beaten Janis. Nobody has ever beaten Krasi like that, like Corey West did. So I think you are crazy. You're just showing some fanboyism right here. Dang, Corey Miller looking strong. Yep. That was a big win. Big win from Corey. Anyone, if you're telling that to anyone, you are wrong on that, brother. Krasimir himself told that it was the most impressive anyone has ever beaten him. You should go to Krasi's channel and watch the video where he's just lying down. So round 2 is about to start without the straps. Janis Amolins is surprised. Man, that will be one of the biggest upsets if Corey Miller is able to beat Janis Amolins. But Janis... And it is not really often when you see that Janis Amolins is outmatched in terms of his speed against his opponents. Usually he's really fast with that pronation hit, getting to position. But this time, yep, this time also Corey Miller slipped above Yanis's hand, but Yanis was the one who moved first this time. So the things are looking slightly better for Janis Amolins in this round. Let's see how that goes. Inside the straps, round two, I think Janis Amolins should be able to put the brakes on because the speed fades with time. Even if the guy is closer to you in speed or strength, speed is the first one that is going to fade away. Strength fades away later than speed. So I think this match is going to come to strength later on, and speed is not going to work for him always. Krasimir's face told the story. Yes, we did see that. He was like really, really impressed and disheartened to see that. Like, disheartened was the right word, which I was looking for earlier. Disheartened was the right word. He looked really, really disappointed. Man, he was like, how can he be that much stronger than me? This is what he was trying to say with his face. Levan beat Krasi at WAF 2017 and Zloty 2017. I think Levan defeated him in 2016 as well, if I'm not wrong. 2000 till 2015, Krasi was beating him. Maybe in Europeans, Levan won. In Worlds, in Europeans, Krasi won. In Worlds, Levan won. Pradeep Bhai calling his Sabzi wala. No. Yep, Corey again with the hit, but this time Yanis is able to put the brakes on. Corey is able to take his wrist slightly. Both of them have a slightly broken back wrist. The match is in the center. Yanis is breathing good. It doesn't look good for Corey. Yanis is vertical with his forearm and he top rolls Corey Miller. Yanis with the dead Jedi stare into Corey Miller's eyes. And I think the match is over right now. Corey Miller is going to be gassed out after that. Janis Amolins showing right there why he is the multiple time world champion. And there was one really powerful statement. Legend say, till this moment, Pradeep believes Martino called him crazy. No, I don't mind if that comment was for me or anyone else. That was not a right comment. And not his fault, because that video was very recent. If that video had been there for 10-15 days, then it would have made, I would have made the, like, I would not have been happy. Like, Martino watches everything, he should have watched that video as well. But it is not his fault. That video was uploaded maybe 5 hours ago, so maybe he missed that. And I also said the same thing, that he defeated him similar to that match, similar to the Vitali match. But I was also not expecting Krasi to say that this was the worst he has ever been beaten. I think he was also saying that Corey felt better than Dave Chaffee did. So, guys are advising Corey Miller to do something. Let's see. I am really impressed by Corey Miller winning the first round. But right now, the speed is slowly fading away. This time also he was able to take Janis that much outside with a couple of hits. But Janis always had the pronation intact. So both of them were like that with a broken wrist. And Janis, once the match stops, it is Janis all day. Janis has a stronger arm. Let's see if he can shock Janis one more time. Outside of straps, I think Corey is still going to take Janis near to the pad. But inside the straps, let's see how that one goes. Martino, I apologize, brother. I apologize. I got way too serious for that. I missed since I'm watching your live, right? Thank you for your support. But who are you telling that he's crazy? That guy is not crazy. Whoever was telling you that he defeated him convincingly. 5 hours ago, Martino was having good times I'm sure, during the party in his restaurant. He's so far behind, he can't feel who's better, if Dave or Corey. Possible. But the Dave Chaffee match did stop for a second. So right now, the referee Luke Pulcher is setting them up outside of his straps and expect Corey Miller to hit fast again. This side suits him. This side of the table suits Corey Miller. Corey, take one more round. Make it 2-1. Then make it 2-2. We want interesting match. Corey is not really looking comfortable in the setup this time. He's kind of worried, and Janis is composed. Janis is not moving an inch. One warning for Janis. He moved first in the go. He moved first earlier before the go. I bet he thinks Corey can beat Levan as well. He just said that to make Corey feel good. Ooh. Yes, the go has happened, and Corey is over the top of Yanis's hand, and Yanis did slip like that. Yanis was going back, and Corey was trying to catch him without the straps with just his fingers, but it was not going to work. Yes, again, Yanis did sleep under Corey's hand, and this side is not going to support Yanis Amolins. So I still believe that this round is going to look closer than the second round. Maybe, just maybe Corey Miller can surprise us once more. I want to see that upset. But it is very unlikely. Performance enhancing pancakes. Corey versus Krazy looked like bring your kid to work day. What is the pay-per-view event where? So it is on Armwrestling TV YouTube channel, Schoolboy's YouTube channel, $6. Snake is saying Vitaly versus Dave. I put my money on Dave. That's an interesting comment. So the strap has been put on. Janis is looking composed as he always does. Corey Miller is moving. He's looking slightly worried. He's lifting his elbow, trying to adjust in the straps. Let's see how that goes. Expect a fast hit from Corey Miller because the buckle is on Janis Amolin's side and it doesn't really help the top rollers. Go has happened almost. He took Janis about 4 inches from the pad, but Janis has taken his wrist. Janis has lost his own wrist as well. It is a battle of side pressure. Corey Miller is trying to side pressure through Janis, but Janis is looking composed. It is still about that much from the pad on Corey Miller's winning side, and Janis is laughing. Janis does not have full control yet, but he's laughing. I think Corey should give up this round. Janis is climbing on top of his hand. Janis is completely vertical once again. He has taken his wrist, moving behind his shoulder. Janis Amolins is completely behind his shoulder, trying to shoulder press. Yep. He defeated him exactly like he defeated... Who did he beat like that? Maybe Tom Holland? So Janis had taken his wrist and he got completely behind his shoulder and pressed through with full hand control. It was not a flop press or anything. A press with full hand control. And I think it is over. That other side of the table is going to heavily favor Janis Amolins. And I expect Janis to hit faster in this round and pin him really comfortably within 3 seconds. This is my prediction for the final round. Janis Amolins, guys, with a comeback 2-1 against Corey Miller so far. One more round to go. First round went to Corey Miller. It was a really fast pin inside the straps. Janis was shocked to see Corey Miller. And everyone was telling that Corey is going to be faster than Janis, and he was. But then experience took over. Janis made a really powerful statement before that match. He told us that people are telling him that Corey Miller is going to be really fast. Janis said about himself that he has been competing in WAF in world level for more than 20 years. He has won those championships. Corey Miller cannot be faster than everyone else he has faced. And Janis has beaten everyone in the past. I would say in the past years. So that was a really powerful statement. Janis was saying that he knows Corey is going to be fast, but it is nothing that he has not felt before. And that experience is showing quite clearly in this match. But Corey Miller did great. This round, I think, is going to go really fast. Let's read the chats. Martino, the lazy troll Dhoni. He said that Corey looked more impressive than Lalatin, and I would argue that since Corey flashed Krasimir, once he lost to a guy that flashed me, he felt crazy. Then we slow pulled and So I also mentioned that in the chat, and you were there as well, that I wanted to see Corey give something to Krazy in the final round in a hook, and let's see if he still was able to pin him that much easily, because Vitaly was able to do that. Vitaly was able to stop the match in the center, let Krazy work a little bit and still flash pin. So maybe you are right, maybe Vitaly was more impressive than Corey West, but we cannot argue on that because Krazy himself told us. I too kind of agree with your statement that he was able to stop the match. And Corey did not stop the match, not even once. So round 4, this time, it is quite clear. This time, Corey Miller with a false start, but still, even with a false start, he was completely under Janis Amolin's hand. Janis was on top of his hand without the straps for the first time. And I think my prediction, I was saying 3 seconds, maybe this round can end in 2 seconds if Janis Amolins wants that. But I think Janis is going to let him work a little bit. It is going to be over inside the straps. I don't think it is inside the straps yet. But Janis is going to. Yes, yes. So both Latvians, Ray and Janis, got shocked today in first rounds. Yes. Americans shocking Latvians with speed in round 1. That is just amazing. Janis is a Russian. Oh, sorry. Artem is a Russian. So it was kind of Russia versus Russia. This time Janis went first. This time Janis went first. So Janis is not looking to let him work at all. He's going for the flash pin. But maybe Janis stopped here. So maybe he was just hitting for position like he always does. I don't think Janis is going to flash pin him. Martino. Also, I would add that it's pretty common for arm wrestlers to push their last opponent a little bit. Agreed. Levan would make Corey and Derek seem like children. I agree. I think the difference is Krasi felt way. Oh. So again a false start with from Janis Amolins. That is surprising. Again a false start. One foul for Janis Amolins. This is another. Yes. I was saying maybe there are 3 rules that need to be changed in WAF to make it a super match effective rule set. And that rule was false starts. I still cannot understand why false starts are just warnings. And the second time it is a foul. It should be a foul straight away. If a false start is only a warning, why am I not going to make a false start every round to take my opponent's hand to bleed him a little bit? This is just really stupid rule in arm wrestling that needs to be changed. The slip again looked even. So tell me, what are your thoughts about that rule? Like if we talk about athletics or swimming, a false start is a straightaway loss. You need to come back to the Olympics 4 years later if you false start even once. And in arm wrestling, it should not be a loss, but it is only a warning, not even a foul. That is just crazy stupid rule in my opinion, which needs to be changed for sure. If I know that false start is going to be only a warning, like Travis Bagent said, he's going to use that warning. He's going to lift his elbow and do everything he wants. Because I think if it is a false start, even if your elbow is lifted, it is going to be a warning. Referee is going to look at the false start and not your elbows. So that is just really bad rule. It needs to be changed. Referee is putting on the strap. He's tightening the buckle. It's not false start that being the fouls. No, false starts are not the foul. Are not fouls. These are just warning. Yeah, false start should be a foul straight away. If it is not, then every athlete should utilize one false start to tire his opponent, to open his hand a little bit. And like Travis said, once the arm opens up once, it always opens up. It becomes easier after that to do that again. So the referee is about to start round 4. Expect Janis to show dominance in this round. Oh, Corey Miller with a really fast hit, but it just went back to the center. And it is in the center. Janis with a slight cup this time. Nothing is moving. Corey Miller is trying, but nothing is moving. Janis is just holding him, looking really composed. But Janis is also not able to pin him. Janis is able to take his wrist, but Corey has jammed with his arm. Janis is working on his hand with small surges to the side. Janis with slight hand control. Corey palm up. And Corey is about to give up. Janis with full control. Corey Miller lays down the final round. So the winner is Janis Amolins, 3 pins to 1. That match went kind of how everyone expected it to go. Lot of people expected, experienced arm wrestlers who know Corey Miller really well, they expected Corey Miller to shock Janis Amolins and everyone in round 1, and it went exactly like that. Corey Miller was really great in the beginning of the match, till experience and arm power took over, hand control took over. Speed was faded. Corey Miller was definitely the faster one in the beginning, but after that, speed faded. Performance enhancing pancakes. Yeah, the issue with the rules is the rule makers didn't realize that everyone would try to take advantage of them. Rules need to be written assuming people will do everything they can to win. Agreed. Ultra Pancaker, it's slipping in a losing position and micro elbow fouls. Yes, these are also the issues. I'm not talking about that. Actually, I have talked about that in that live stream, this live stream earlier. This is the problem. Agree, absolutely agree, Pradeep. False start always should be foul. Yes, yes, yes. Imagine if you and I are Martino and I are arm wrestling, and I am ready to utilize that rule to my advantage. I load up completely with my wrist before the go, and I hit before the go and take his wrist. It puts a slight fatigue in his arm because his wrist gets opened up. I'm assuming he's also loading with me. Then I do that again. I may take one foul. Just two false start, bending my opponent's wrist back without him even trying much. Two false starts, and it only gives me one foul. I can do that one more time. I in second round, it is going to, guys, please tell me, if I foul out once by two false starts, the next round starts. If I go early again with the false start, is it going to be a foul on me or a warning once again? I'm not aware of that rule. Thanks to mention me, man. Right. So please tell me, is it going to be a foul in second round because I already fouled out in a similar way in first two rounds, or is it going to be a warning again? If it is going to be a warning again, I can do that multiple times. Devon is the number one fan of false starts just being a warning. Yes, yes. He does utilize that every time. Every time. So these are the three changes that I would like to see in WAF. Yes, slip in losing position. I think we got the WAF, the super match rules figured out. Let's talk. The event has ended. So I'll quickly recap for the 46 of you watching. I'll quickly recap the matches. In the women's match, Nancy Nations won the match 3-1. Artem Terenenko lost to Coach Ray 3-0 left-handed and 3-1 right-handed. And Wayne Withers was able to beat Don Underwood 3-0 right-handed. Janis was able to beat Corey Miller 3-1 right-handed super match. And Adam Wozinski was able to beat Brent Rockers 3-0 very comfortably in a dominant hook win. First two rounds were elbow fouls because he was letting him work, and Brent Rockers was popping his elbow up and down. So that is why he lost on fouls. So guys, we have the rule set figured out here on Arm Wrestling News. Super match, new super match rule set. WAF rules, make 3-4 changes to them. Number one, make the pads little bit round, more squishy, so there are less elbow fouls. Rule number two, do something about the elbow lifts restarting the match. If you're losing a match, you just lift your elbow and it restarts the match. It should not be like that. Referee should have the discretion to call an elbow foul, an intentional elbow foul, professional foul, even if it is in the center. Right now, referees can only call it a loss when it is completely on the losing side. Two-third down on the losing side. Change it to any place. Even if you are here and it is clear to the referee that you have intentionally lifted your elbow, that should be a foul, and it will reduce the elbow fouls even more. Squishy elbow pads are also going to help. Next up is slipping intentional losing positions, intentional slips. If your elbow stays on the pad, if you're not lifting your elbow, no matter where your hand is, all slips should go to the straps. Change this. The fourth change that I want, maybe I need to make a video about this. Fourth change is false starts should be fouls and not warnings. If you want to make a match close, which is not really close, there is a clear gap between two athletes, and if you still want to make it look somehow, then keep this rule. Otherwise, just change that rule. False start should be a foul, not a warning. There you have it. Suggest any more changes if you want. Security. Just securest. Truest exists as a word. I don't know if I said truest. Maybe someone else did. If Pradeep is pulling Martino, I am betting on Bart calling a foul on Devon. Not just a warning. Once in WAF, I faced a guy who did 3 false starts on me and flashed me on the 4th one. That was sad. That is sad to hear. Martino, you have went to WAF? That's amazing. Then why am I thinking about competing against you? Maybe it was in your country. Also, false starting is a fantastic way to injure someone. Definitely shouldn't be encouraged by making it a warning. Yes, yes. I'm going to use these points in a video that I'm going to make about this rule. Dude, we are talking about WAF tournaments. If you go limp and his start is legit, you are just getting flashed. And then just absolutely crush him the next round. Agreed. So I think I should be ending this live stream in about 5 minutes from now. It was a long live stream. I was not expecting it to last 2 hours. So the matches, I would give a feedback that the stream is good. The stream was extremely good. But there was a gap between those rounds. Long gap between rounds. This should be changed. Ankur, you are Indian but you are living where? Because it is 11:48 p.m. for you. That is interesting. WAF nationals, not worlds, but okay. I would go to PL. PL has more prestige. Instead of calling fouls, the athletes should have shock callers. They get shocked if they foul. But the twist is, if they're enough of a beast, then they can just sit there getting shocked and foul for free. I don't agree with this thing. Rules suck, but you would get more money. So thank you for joining, guys. If the 40 of you, any one of you by any chance has not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Arm wrestling news won't disappoint you. I will be uploading news frequently and you won't have to worry about what you missed in this week or yesterday or last month in the arm wrestling world. I upload 5-6 minute videos, 4-minute videos sometimes, and on average 1 video per week. So definitely not going to bother you with too many videos. Definitely less than 40 videos per month. And press the bell icon. Give this video a thumbs up. And please, if you are watching my live stream or my podcast from now on, please watch them at 1.5x speed or 1.25x speed. It is going to save your time, because if I'm going to see that this live stream is 1 hour 58 minutes, then I'm going to think that, man, maybe I need to skip this one. I do not have 1 hour 58 minutes to watch this live stream. I only have 1 hour. So in that scene, you can just increase the speed and watch. So how it benefits everyone is that my benefit is that I can get to tell you everything that I want. I can get to convey everything that I want, everything that I have to say if you watch the live stream fully, instead of just watching the first hour and leaving it in between. And more ads are going to show up. This is going to help me financially as well, because if you watch the live stream on increased speed, it is more likely that you're going to watch it till the end. More ads are going to show up. So it is going to save your time. It is going to give you more content and it is going to help me as well. So it is a win-win situation for everyone. If you're watching my video, any video that is over 8 minutes long, please watch it on increased speed. With that being said, I think I should end this live stream and upload a result video for this. How about that? Janis the legend. Lamau. Micro fouls should just be running fouls at best. Keep up the good work, Pradeep. Killing it, my guy. Thank you, guys. Please subscribe to Performance Enhancing Pancakes. Micro elbows are cancer. I live in New York. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm going to end this live stream. I really appreciate your support. If you can press the thumbs up before you leave, 32. Let's take the number to 65 and I'll be really happy. Bye-bye.